Alright everybody, so real quick before we get into the video, I just want to say two things. Number one being, I lost a bit of footage in this video, and I was talking about bringing my truck to CarMax and this and that, but I decided not to do it at the time, and then I decided to do it. It's complicated, right? So all you need to know to understand the video is that I said in one previous clip that I was going to go to CarMax and just exchange the truck. The second thing is, stay till a little bit into this video. The end is kind of interesting, and it's a big announcement that I want you guys to hear and see, and it's also kind of comedic and kind of sad. That's gonna be right before the 6-minute mark, so like 5 minutes 30 seconds into the video. Stay to at least then and then watch there, because that or just skip to it, I don't really care. You can do whatever you want. Hey guys, remember how I said that I was gonna take the truck to CarMax? Well, we ran into a small issue and I wanted to show you. It's kind of funny too. You guys see that leak on the ground? That's coolant. The truck's been sitting here for probably 15 seconds. Actually a line of coolant where I backed it out of the driveway, and then it was sitting, not even running, for like an hour. There's all this coolant, right? That's all old oil spots because this thing had the oil leaks. I'm just letting it idle over there so all the coolant drains out, so I don't have to actually like drain it later whenever I have to replace the part. So I just got back from the dealer. I went to the dealer to get the parts for Puff because I figured that they would be able to get it instantly. They gave me this little diagram. So see that tube right there? That's what I'm needing. So that's what I just replaced. If you guys watched the last video, yeah, it was leaking from right there, and it was like a stream. I just replaced that. Well, now there's a stream coming out of that thing, and so I'm gonna look at it because I couldn't get it. It wasn't at the dealer. It was on back order, so I couldn't order it. And then apparently all the auto stores don't have it around here, and I would need to order it. I'm gonna try and avoid that. Maybe I missed one of the gaskets or something, and it really just like needed something and I completely missed it, or I don't even know, but I think it's just faulty. Oh my gosh, I just walked out here. Look at the puddle that's formed. That's all just from like last night. It's all coolant. That's insane. So I'm typically very quick to blame my truck for anything that it breaks, because it just always is braking, because it's a high mileage F250. It's what they're known for, is braking all the time. This time I can say it was my fault. I just missed something on the whole turbo job. So like I said, this was leaking before, this line. Now that line, that was the truck actually braking. That was just not working. It was leaking, and it actually connected right to here on this line, and that's where it was leaking, was the connection, right? After driving it for a week or two, it started leaking extremely from here. And I was wondering why, and I was like, okay, so this just went bad, and I was gonna replace all this. Well, good thing the dealer didn't have it, because when I opened this up, I saw this little indentation. I was like, huh, looks like an O-ring is supposed to go there. And then this was stuck right like that, just hanging off of it. This is the old O-ring. So that's why it's leaking coolant like a stream, because there's no O-ring in it. The O-ring probably came in the kit for the turbo, but I don't have that kit anymore because the turbo's finished, so I just kind of got rid of that kit. So I had to go find an O-ring that fits this. I don't know where to find that and all that, but the good news is that it's something easy. It's not gonna be a whole, don't have to replace this hard line. I just need to replace this O-ring. So, my fault, which is weird to say because usually F250s break for just no reason, but my fault. Just got back from the auto store and I just went and got some random O-rings. A dude I went to high school with was there, and they were Dorman, which Dorman makes a lot of F250 stuff, you know, name right there. So I was like, okay, cool. And it says universal, so I guess it's gonna work for the coolant. So I just put one of the O-rings on there in the store, and it seems to fit just fine, so I think it'll all be okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in. How am I gonna film and do this? I'm just gonna slide it in, and then I'll show you guys when it's done. It just goes in right here into the water pump, and then, you know, there's the line right there. Bolts in, and then this top thing just clips onto it. So yeah, I'm just bolting it in and then clipping it in. It's really simple. As of right now, I see no coolant coming from it, so that's good, but there could be no coolant in there because there's not any coolant in the engine. And then there's none dripping so far. So far I'd say we're doing pretty good. Alright everyone, so I realize now that I didn't even finish the video didn't finish filming it, and I can't finish it now. And I'm going to show you guys why in a second. But the story of what happened is I put coolant in the truck, and it wasn't leaking coolant at all, and it was all going very well. And I was very happy about it. And then I was getting lunch with my girlfriend, and she pointed at the ground and said, "Hey, didn't you fix all the oil leaks?" And I'm like, "Yes, I fixed them." And it started leaking oil from the upper oil pan, which is a whole nother area that I didn't even think was leaking, that I haven't even touched yet. So it started a whole new leak. And after 2 coolant leaks and, what is it, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 oil leaks. And also all the other issues it runs into, and the steering and all this kind of stuff. I got tired of it, and I took it to CarMax that day, literally right after that. And I sold the truck. I'm not going to say how much I got for it, but I sold the truck. I don't have it anymore. And time to go black and white so I don't reveal the color of the new car, which, by the way, I have the video done of the new car, so I'm going to finally reveal that right after this video. So go and subscribe so you can see that. Also, I'm going to do a video about selling the truck, because I know that not everybody's going to be watching this video, because I didn't title it about selling trucks. I'm going to do a whole video just about selling the truck. But so black and white now. So as you guys can see, all we have are these 2 vehicles now. We have the Raptor, which isn't mine, and then we have the Charger, which isn't mine. So I don't have a vehicle right now. As you guys know, if you guys watch the channel, I still live at home. So these are my dad's vehicles. I still make content on them, because why not? They're here. So yeah, I don't own a vehicle right now. So right now I'm searching for a vehicle, and the search is actually not going too well. All the ones that I kind of had on my list of what I want to get have not been available right now. I can't find one for the right price or right spec and all this kind of stuff. So I don't even know what I'm going to get. I had ideas. There were periods of times where I knew for so long what I was going to get, but turns out I don't know anymore. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a interesting process getting a vehicle, and then I'll be able to start the build right off the bat, because I have some money budgeted away for that. But yep, guys, Puff is no longer with us. He no longer exists on the channel. It's kind of weird. I had that truck for 4 years, and now I just don't have it. I would like to personally invite anyone who would wish to go. We will be holding a service. This will be a digital service. You can follow me on Instagram to know when the service will be held. This will be a funeral service to honor and to remember a very important figure in all of our lives. I know a lot of you miss him as much as I do. And so please, join me, subscribe and hit the notification bell to honor and remember many joyous occasions in the life of Puff, the Magic Dragon.